Division III men's basketball tournament. This evening, the Albright College Lions are happy to welcome from Hackettstown, New Jersey, the Centenary University Cyclones. The Lions come into the tournament with a record of 15-11. They were 10-6 in MAC Commonwealth play. The Cyclones come in 18-9 with a 12-2 record in the Colonial States Athletic Conference. The ECAC tournament continues Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The rest of the games at Gwynedd Mercy University. University are the two top seeds. They receive first round buys. The winner of this game plays against Gwynedd Mercy, the Griffins, at 11 a.m. on Friday in the quarterfinals. The semis are Saturday, the final on Sunday. The entire ECAC tournament schedule and brackets can be found at ECACsports.com. Albright College, Centenary University, and the ECAC promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We encourage everyone to support our participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team staff will not be tolerated and or grounds for removal from the Bowling Center. Alcoholic beverages, tobacco products, and noisemakers are prohibited. Of course, we thank you for your cooperation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise for the performance of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the Bowman Center on the campus of Albright College as we are live here on the Albright Sports Network for ECAC men's basketball tournament action. I'm Tyler Trumbauer bringing you this midweek postseason contest live from Berks County as the Albright Lions see their season continue past the MAC tournament, the Commonwealth tournament, and will host Centenary tonight here from the Bowman Center in the opening round of the 2020 ECAC Division III men's basketball tournament. The winner will move on to the quarterfinals against Gwynedd Mercy on Friday night at Gwynedd Mercy. Actually, that, will be at 11 a.m. on Friday morning. Now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for the visiting Cyclones of Centenary. Number 1, Chris LaBelle, a junior guard out of Hamilton, New Jersey. Number 3, a sophomore guard out of Clifton, New Jersey, Tyler White. Number 24, a sophomore forward out of Fort Lee, New Jersey, Billy Verhaas. Number 32, a sophomore center out of Linden, New Jersey, Samad McMillan. And number 33, a graduate guard slash forward out of Old Bridge, New Jersey, Tom Weiler. The head coach of the Cyclones is Jason Gillespie in his first season at the helm. Now time to meet the starting lineup for the Lions of Albright College. Number 2, the lone senior on the team, the 6'1" senior guard out of Temple Hills, Maryland, Lacey O'Dancy. Number 4, a freshman forward out of Baltimore, Maryland, Jordan Guerrero. Number 5, a junior guard out of Staten Island, New York, Sam Majekadumi. Number 13, a junior guard out of Sicklerville, New Jersey, Sidney Brown. And number 14, a 6'4", 245-pound junior center out of Edgewater, New Jersey, Isaiah Harris. The head coach of the Lions is Rick Ferry in his 19th season guiding the program. He is assisted by Matt Chalupa, Matt O'Keefe, and Casey Ayers. Today's officials are Dennis Aloco, Greg Lavina, and Joey Switzer. Again, the winner of this one will move on. This is pod number 1 in the ECAC Men's Basketball Division III Tournament. Albrights fell to Arcadia in the MAC Commonwealth Tournament, 93-89 in a tough, heartbreaking loss there. Majekadume tallied 33 points in the game and was recently named to the All-MAC Commonwealth team after a successful MAC Commonwealth season. The Cyclones made it all the way to the CSAC championship game where they dropped a 113-105 game to Karn, who was named the champion. Junior Chris LaBelle registered 43 points in the loss after being named the player of the year in the conference. He led his conference in scoring in 23 points per game and helped the Cyclones finish in first place in the regular season standings. So you got a team that made it to their conference championship game, and the Lions, who were very close to getting there, being able to match up here this evening, just moments away from tip-off here inside the Bowman Center. Once again, thank you all for tuning in here with us on this Wednesday night's edition of Albright Men's Basketball. Albright 15-11 overall. Centenary is 18-9. Gwendolyn Mercy awaits the winner of this one. The other pods going on today: Baruch at Widener, New Jersey City at John Jay, Westminster at Penn State Barron, and Alvernia at Rutgers, New York, as well as Hood at Penn State Altoona. Here we go, and we're underway inside the Bowman Center. The ECAC Men's Basketball Tournament is underway here in Berks County. The Cyclones with the basketball to start. Pass to the near side. LaBelle, just talked about him. He's wearing number 1. Team's leading scorer, conference leader in scoring as well in the CSAC. Now here stopped, that's Tom Weiler, and that has a turnover. Here on the other end, here's Jordan Guerrero with the 2-hand jam. Getting it started, getting the crowd liking it here inside the Bowman Center, and it's 2-0 Lions after an emphatic finish for the freshman here in the starting lineup today. Now drive, jump, stop, nearly lost it. Good block there by the Lions, loose basketball, and given right back. Harris had to fight for it with White, and Tyler White won that battle. Now here's LaBelle. LaBelle settles it down, kicks it back out top. Nearly a minute into this evening's contest. 2-0 lead in favor of the host of the Lions. And we have a traveling violation. Back-to-back turnovers for the Cyclones to start this evening's contest. I like these uniforms today for Albright. I don't think I've seen them all year, maybe once, but I like them all gray. Guerrero. Now over to Brown, skip past the Majekadume. He thought about spotting up for a 3, kind of a pump fake, turned it into a pass. Now here underneath, good up and under move by Harris, can't get the finish to go. Guerrero fighting for the loose basketball. A jump ball in the possession arrow. We'll keep it here with the Lions. Majekadume corner 3 off the inbounds off the side of the backboard, but Dancy is there to pick it up. Now here's a floater from Brown, and nothing but 2 more points on the board there as Sidney Brown gets that 2 to go. The Winslow Township High School product makes it a 4-0 ball game. LaBelle drives, dumps off underneath, good pass and finish. There's Billy Veras, a sophomore out of Fort Lee High School. Was right there in the low block, good give by LaBelle. There's a long jumper, that one's no good. LaBelle hauls in the rebound. Now here comes the Cyclones, looking to tie the ball game up. Traveling violation. 3rd turnover by the Cyclones here, just 2 minutes and 11 seconds into this evening's contest. Remains 4-2. And block from behind as Guerrero's going for the right-hand finish. Good block by McMillan from behind. Now he has the basketball, kicks it to White here. White underneath, good give and finish. Crashing was Tom Weiler. And he finished on the right side for 2 as he's got his first basket of the day. Good assist there by White as well. And we're locked up at 4. Dancy jumper at the free throw line, nothing but net for the senior. Trying to see if his collegiate career can continue with a victory here tonight after a tremendous, memorable senior day performance against Messiah, 98-75 win back on February 22nd. Now here's an elbow extended jumper, short, no good by LaBelle. Now here, Brown trying to run with it and dribble it off his shin, and it'll be the first turnover by the Lions tonight. 6-4 your score in favor of the host Lions. 16:40 remaining here in the opening half. Here's LaBelle, looks, surveys, now needs to find an outlet. Spinning all around, do-si-do. Now cut, fadeaway jumper, no good, as Billy Veras tried to cut between 2 Lion defenders. Now here's Albright looking to set something up in the half court. Guerrero with it, good pump fake, drives up, dish it out. No, underneath to Harris, and in for 2. Thought he was trying to kick it to Dancy. Instead, he just dumped it off with Harris, who was right there. Smart move in the finish for 2. Now the Lions are doubling up the Cyclones. First meeting between these two since 1988-99 season. And that was the first meeting ever between the two schools. That three's no good, tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Albright basketball. It was the 1998-99 campaign when Albright defeated Centenary 89-48. Brown for 3. Yes, sir. Sidney Brown, nothing but net to get it started here with the first tray of the day for either team. 11-4 now as Albright starts to pull away a bit. They're on a 7-0 run in the last minute 50. Running out of real estate and a turnover. Samad McMillan was trying to jump around, toe tap that baseline, and just ran out of real estate to work. Jason Gillespie will go to his bench here as he'll bring McMillan to the bench, and he sends in number 23, D'Angelo Blackman, the freshman forward out of Orange, New Jersey, as he comes into the contest now. 15:20 to go here in the opening half. Dancy, double teamed, drives, stop. Majekadumi step back 3, no good, but the ball was tipped out of play by the Cyclones, and here's a fresh life for the Lions here on this trip down the floor. 15:07 to go here in the opening half. Now here's a corner 3 for Brown, no good. Rebound, Harris loses it, and the Cyclones pick it up. Now on that far side of the floor, Weiler, now they work it over to LaBelle near side. Good defense there by Majekadumi. LaBelle trying it again, this time will pull it for the jumper, rattles home. Chris LaBelle for 2, his first basket of the evening. And that stops that scoreless stretch there for the Cyclones, and it makes it 11-6. Majekadumi baseline jumper, no good. Harris, offensive rebound, putback is good. High off the glass, over the outstretched arms of the Cyclone defenders, and he'll get 2 more. 13-6 here, 14-15 to go. And a whistle. No, inadvertent whistle, excuse me. That must come from the crowd. And 2 more points underneath. Harris having a strong start to the day. For Albright, he's got 6 points here to lead all scorers. And now another turnover. Now here's Dancy going the other way, 3-on-2. Brown, same spot he made it before, same result. Sydney Brown with another tray, and that's going to prompt Centenary timeout. And we'll take it with them with 13:31 to go. Albright now in another 7-0 run. Cyclones call timeout. 18-6, Albright leads. We'll be back after this with more. You're watching Albright men's basketball on the Albright Sports Network. Back here inside the Bowman Center, 13:31 to go here in the opening half. 18-6 the score in favor of the host Lions here as they triple up early. The Cyclones here who have the basketball out of the timeout. And another turnover. That'll be the 8th committed by the Cyclones here in the early going. Here's Majekadumi, jump stop, goes up in traffic and lays it in for 2. That's the first basket of the night for Majekadumi, who had 33 points in their last game in that tough loss to Arcadia. Now here underneath, turnaround jumper is good. Billy Veras.
2 points for Billy Veras.
20-8, under 13 minutes to go. Veras with 4 points. Skip pass all the way over to Brown. He'll try another 3, and he'll make another 3. Sydney Brown now 3 for 4 from beyond the arc, and he's in double figures. Give him 11 to lead all scorers here in the opening half. Dancy was having that kind of touch from beyond the arc the last time they were here in a contest against Messiah that I saw here on the Albright Sports Network. Of course, they played here then against Arcadia. And now Sydney Brown continuing what Dancy had. Now here's a couple of subs on both sides. Dancy and Harris to the bench. Coming into the game for Albright, number 34, Corey Simmons, as well as number 0, Troy Smoot Jr. For Centenary, Tyler White is out, and Harrison Lucibello is in, the sophomore guard out of New Jersey. Now here's the Lions the other way, a 3-on-3 pull up, top of the key, 2, toes on the line, doesn't go. LaBelle surveying the floor. 23-8 here with 12 minutes to go. Cyclones can't really let this get too much more out of hand, as they're going to be digging themselves a very big hole to try to get out of. And now we got a foul underneath, as Guerrero had his feet tangled up with a Cyclone there. It's going to be the first foul on Guerrero. No, excuse me, the second on him and the second on Albright, as he'll go to the bench with those 2. Coming in for him, or Albright, is number 3, Dion Booker, the junior forward out of Baltimore. Cyclones inbounding the basketball. Nearly a turnover. Brown on defense. Step back jumper, no good. Ball bounced around and hauled in by the Cyclones. Lucibello dumps it off now in a lane, and a traveling violation. He gave it to Blackman. Blackman spun his wheels and is charged with the traveling violation. That is the 9th turnover here in just the first 9 minutes for the Cyclones. The Lions now in offense. Insertion to Simmons, no good. Kind of had to do it on his tippy toes there. Pass a bit too high. It was contested as well, as Simmons was hauling it in on that low block. backing down. Verhaas is turnaround jumper, rims in and out. No, good one-hand put back, counted and a foul. Great move in midair, and the 2 points for D'Angelo Blackman, the freshman out of Orange, New Jersey. Comes up, staves off Simmons' contact with his left arm, goes up with the right hand, gets the rebound, puts it back off the glass, and now we'll go to the line with a chance for one more. And the free throw short, no good. Simmons, that's his first foul, and the third on the Lions. Jekadumi now over to Smoot. He pump fakes. Now they're working to the far side. Shot clock at 10. Here's Brown bobbing and weaving. Kicks it once more. Majekadumi for three. No good. Put back also no good. Here, third time's a charm. No, but a foul. Dion Booker with the persistence on that possession, staying with it, getting his own rebound, and then gets fouled on the putback attempt. So he'll go to the line to shoot two, as it's going to be the first trip to the free throw line for a Lion tonight. Albright shooting 63% from the free throw line this season, and the first is true. Subs on both sides. Majekadumi to the bench. Mark Brinkley Jr. in for him on Albright's side. For Centenary, number 0, Pablo Vasquez, out of nearby Allentown, Pennsylvania, went to Roberto Clemente Charter School, is in the game. Senior, looking to see his season and collegiate career continue. Simmons with the rebound after the missed free throw, and he gets fouled. Vasquez came in for Veras, and Vasquez was the one called for the foul, so right into the game and commits his first foul. That's the second on Centenary here in the ballgame. And that free throw is good. 1 for 2 at the line, makes it 25-10, a 15-point advantage here for the Albright Lions, their largest advantage of the day. LaBelle, 3, no good. Shooting just 36% from the floor, other Cyclones, and the putback is good there by Simmons after Smoot misses the initial attempt. As we reach the midway point here of the opening half. Now here underneath, spin move. Up and in for 2 for D'Angelo Blackman. Blackman with a good back down of the defense there. They were 1 for 5 on their last attempts from the floor until that one. That three is nothing but net. Mark Brinkley Jr. just off the bench a few minutes to go. Now into the box score with his first basket of the evening. Good looking shot there by the Baltimore native. Insertion pass, low block, can't be handled as they try to find Vasquez on the baseline, and it'll be a turnover. That's the 10th by the Cyclones tonight. Substitution for the Lions. Brown to the bench. In for him, number 23, Robert Mangum, freshman guard out of Sicklerville, New Jersey. Smoot, pump fake. Insertion to Simmons, tipped and a turnover. A little bit of a force there. Here's LaBelle. Trying to maybe go in transition, dumps it off now. With it is Harrison Lucibello. Now into the lane, Blackman gets maybe blocked, lost it. Now they kick it back out. Lucibello drives, left-handed layup is good in traffic. Good finish for Lucibello from Cresskill, New Jersey. As we dip under 9 minutes to go, Albright still doubling up the Cyclones here inside the Bowman Center. Brinkley now here to Mangum, who just checked in a minute ago, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. His first trip to the line tonight so far. They're shooting 50% from this spot on the floor are the Lions, 2 for 4. And the first one rattles home. Substitutions for Centenary. Blackman heads to the bench. That foul, by the way, was on Weiler, his first. And then in for him is number 24, Billy Veras.
And the second free throw is good as well. LaBelle kicks it back out. Weiler now back underneath. Here is Veras back into the game, but he misses his first attempt. Simmons with the rebound. Drive, kick now here, pull up, thought about a jumper, and they're trying to force it to Simmons again. He definitely has a height advantage on the low block, but sometimes he's just defended well, and again, they tried to force it in a spot they probably shouldn't have, and that's a turnover there. Fourth turnover by the Lions, though. They're playing a fairly clean game, especially compared to the 10 turnovers committed thus far by the visiting Cyclones. Good ball movement here, deep three attempt, and off the mark, no good by Brinkley Jr. 7:45 to go, 32-14 your score. Albright in the lead. The Lions have led the entire way. LaBelle drives up, under, tough angle, doesn't go. Mangum can't be stopped, going coast to coast, counting in a foul for Robert Mangum out of Winslow Township High School. Just looked like he was a man on a mission there on that trip down the floor. Count the basket and the chance for one more here for the freshman. Perfect 2 for 2 tonight after making that last trip count that he went to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Tough break and bounce there on the rim. 20-point advantage here for the Lions, 7:20 to go. LaBelle baseline up and no good. A foul called on Corey Simmons. He can't believe it. He thought he stood tall and still. But that'll be the second foul on him, and he'll go to the bench with those two, as Coach Ferry will send a sub to the scorer's table to check in for him. LaBelle at the free throw line. Both teams with 4 fouls at the moment. Simmons to the bench, and Isaiah Harris is back into the game. LaBelle makes the second. Almost looked like it was going to spill back out, but it decided to drop through. 19-point advantage. Harris, jump stop, fade away, was able to turn around to the rim, and good looking move, was able to completely about face and square up to the basket, and it paid off with 2 points. Give him 8. Under 7 to go now. LaBelle. It's been a quick moving opening half. And then tipped, stolen away, fade, breakaway, and just a finger roll for Troy Smoot Jr. The crowd, especially the student section on the other end of the floor, wanted the dunk, but Smoot just gives them the 2-point finger roll basket. And here, good ball movement, near side, far side, another fast break opportunity, as that's from Brinkley to Mangum for 2. And Albright now leads 40-15. They're on a 6-0 run in the last minute. We go back even farther, they're on a 13-3 scoring run in the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Deep 3 attempts, no good by Lucibello. Albright with the rebound. Cyclones 0 for 4 from beyond the arc so far tonight. LaBelle with the rebound there. Now they look to move. 3-on-3 on the other end. Lucibello kicks here, mid-range jumper, no good. Harris gets the rebound. Verhaas was the one who hoisted up the shot attempt. 5:45 to go here. Smoot, he'll try a 3, and no good. Hand in his face. LaBelle was the one on defense. Underneath now, defender airborne, good pump fake finish. Tom Weiler, the Wiley graduate guard veteran player. Got the good insertion pass, power dribble, pump fake, got his defender airborne, and had a clear path to go up with it. Skip past the Smoot, he'll try a deep 3. That one's off the mark, no good. Albright now 4 for 14 from beyond the arc. They had a strong start, have quieted since. 4 for 13, shooting 31% from downtown. And now another turnover. That one tipped away. That's the 12th committed. Now here, pass up ahead to one-hand jam. No good. Goes off the rim. As Mangum tried it, thought he might have gotten fouled from behind as he joked with the nearby official. Mangum will go to the bench, and Sidney Brown comes in for him. (40-17) your score at 4:44 to go. The winner of this game moves on in pod number 1 as they'll face Gwendon Mercy on Friday. Elbow jumper, no good. One-hand putback, counted in a foul for D'Angelo Blackman. Again, we see that move, holding off the defender with the left, catching the one-handed rebound, and putting it back up off the glass for 2. And then he gets fouled in the process. That'll be on Dion Booker, his first, team's 5th.
In for the Cyclones, number 22, Mike Young.
Michael Young now in the game for Centenary, number 22, a junior guard out of Silver Spring, Maryland. He comes in for Tom Weiler. The free throw is good by Blackman, as he's now got 7 points to lead all Cyclone scorers. Dancy drives, dumps it off, and the pass is stolen away. Here are the Cyclones, down by 20, kick it, LaBelle, pop shot, that's no good. Dancy with a rebound. Here's the senior. Gets it right back. Sidney Brown, wide open. No good. No one within 5 feet of Sidney Brown. Unable to connect, though, from downtown. Here's a long jumper. That's a 2. No, they'll say 3. Thought they said the toes were on the line, but no, it's a 3 for number 22, Michael Young, out of Sandy Springs Friends High School. 3:40 to go, 40-23 now. The Lions, after having a plethora of scoring runs there for a bit, now scoreless themselves in the last 3 minutes. The Cyclones on an 8-0 run during that span. Here's Brown trying to break the drought. That's no good. And they'll say that touched the top of the backboard out of bounds. Majekadumi and Guerrero back in. They'll send Booker and Brinkley Jr. to the bench. So we're seeing more of that starting lineup back into the game. And we'll actually now see it completely intact here with 3:20 to go. Stop, LaBelle kicks, Young for 3, got it. Michael Young feeling it off the bench. Had a 3 on this side wing, now on that far side in front of the Lions bench. Things starting to get tighter now, 40-26 with 3 minutes to go. The Cyclones not giving up, settling in. Now here they're starting to make a run. Dancy counted in a foul. Tough angle, no problem for the senior. DeLacio Dancy drew the foul, drained the basket, will go to the free throw line for the chance for one more point. And the free throw is true. So that stops the scoreless stretch there for the host Lions. LaBelle hands off to Lucibello. Dancy on defense of him. Lucibello spin move, dumps off underneath, and a foul. He gave it to Blackman, and Blackman got fouled there on the low block. And that first free throw is good. That foul was on Albright's Isaiah Harris, his first team's 6th team foul. Perfect at the free throw line there for the Cyclones. 43-28 the score. They trailed by as many as 25 points here in the opening half, but have cut into that deficit since. Majekadumi slicing, dicing, dumps it, lost it. Little miscommunication there with Harris. 6th turnover by the Lions. Pull up 3, Lucibello short. Here's Sidney Brown, nearly had it stolen away, and he actually did. Now here's Young. Falls into the hands of the sharpshooter from beyond the arc. Underneath. Lucibello misses it. Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Dancy. He'll try a 3. No good. 4 for 16 now are the Lions from beyond the arc. Spin move, jumper, short. Lions still shooting 46% from the floor. That one's good for Majekadumi. Despite the 25% mark from beyond the arc, they are doing well closer to the rim. The Cyclones just shooting 36% right now. Struggling from the floor. Here's LaBelle. Pull up. 3, rims in and out. Majekadumi with the rebound, under 90 seconds to go. All the way over, up ahead the floor to Guerrero. Here he goes. All ball, they'll say. It's a block by LaBelle and company underneath. Now they look to move, but LaBelle's 1-on-3, doesn't care, and he gets the right-handed layup to go on the left side as he just slices and dices through the Albright defense there. Under a minute to go, 15-point lead for the Lions, 45-30 here, as the Cyclones have shaved 10 points off the deficit. Guerrero for 3, got it. They needed one, it's been a bit, but Guerrero gives it what they need, and that's a much-needed 3. He's got 5 points. That's the 3rd assist for Dancy here in the opening half. Shot clock at 10. They can't hold for the final. Here's LaBelle. He drives, hands off to Lucibello. Underneath, jumper, kiss off the glass, no good. Dancy with the rebound, kicks it, Brown has time, back to Dancy once more, wide open for 3, got it to beat the buzzer. Sidney Brown with the tray, as he'll head into the locker room fresh off a made 3-pointer, as it was up and down there for the Lions. They went scoreless for a 3-minute stretch, but they finished the half on a 6-0 run in the last minute, and they build their lead back up to 21 points after 20 minutes of play. Albright 51, Centenary 30 in the ECAC Division III Men's Basketball Tournament opening round live here on the Albright Sports Network. Sidney Brown with a game-high 14 points here at the break, the last 3 helping there, as he is the lone player in double figures at the moment for scoring. D'Angelo Blackman leads all Cyclone scorers with 9 points, as the Centenary is shooting 35% from the floor, struggling a bit, especially early on. Albright led by as many as 25 in that opening half of play. And Centenary cut it to about 15-14, but a strong finish to the opening half has given Albright a little bit more of a comfortable lead to go into that locker room talk with Coach Ferry with. Albright, 7 turnovers, not too bad. Centenary really plagued by them. 12 turnovers, and Albright has turned them into 13 points. We'll step aside here for a little halftime break. We'll come back with some more first half stats and analysis, and of course, the second half action of your ECAC Men's Division III Basketball Tournament opening round contest here at the Bowman Center coming up in just a little bit. Welcome back here on the Albright Sports Network, getting set to go for the second half of play from the Bowman Center. I'm Tyler Trumbauer. Thank you for joining us here for our ECAC Division III Men's Basketball Tournament first round contest here between the Centenary Cyclones and the Albright Lions. The winner will advance in Pod 1 to face Gwinnett Mercy, the top seed, who will be hosting the entire thing here on these winners into this weekend. The winner will play Gwinnett Mercy at 11 a.m. this Friday, March 6th. Sydney Brown with a game-high 14 points at the break. Isaiah Harris with 8 points as well. And as we talked about, just turnovers being a problem for Centenary there in that opening half of play. They had 12 turnovers. Albright turned them into 13 points. Albright with 26 points in the paint and 21 fast break points to just 2 for the Cyclones in those first 20 minutes of play. So we're set to go here for the final 20 minutes of action. The Lions had a strong first half and ended it on a 6-0 scoring run in the last minute. Cyclones with the basketball to start here in the second half. LaBelle with the basketball. The team's leading scorer, averaging 23 points per game this season, and nothing there. LaBelle with just 5 points in the first 20 minutes play there. A block on the other end by McMillan. Good defense by Centenary there. Now here LaBelle for a transition 3 off the mark. And a foul. Majekadumi now kicks it over. Here's Dancy once more to Harris. Back out to the senior. He thought about a 3. Now will drive to the rim. Stop up high off the glass. Doesn't go. LaBelle with the basketball. Settling it down. Majekadumi on defensive him. Now he goes low block. Guerrero strips the pocket. And it will say it went out of bounds, and it'll stay Centenary. Looked like it went off of Veras as he got stripped there by a second by Guerrero. He'll say it went out of bounds off of a Lion last, so it'll stay here with the Cyclones. Now quick underneath and a foul as they have the quick insertion pass to McMillan, who immediately got fouled underneath the basket. And that foul's on Sydney Brown, his team's first here in the opening half. First free throw is good there by McMillan. His first trip to the free throw line today. The Cyclones shooting 71% from the foul line, and will add to that total there with that made free throw, as they get it to 51-32. Guerrero back over to Dancy. Dancy surveying, getting a screen, trying to get a pick and roll. No, once more. Here's Majekadumi coming off a screen down Broadway. Finger roll no good. Harris pump fake, gets LaBelle airborne, puts it back in, and they'll call a timeout. An official's timeout here. Not sure what's it for. I'm not sure anyone else is either. But anyway, we progress on. I don't think any subs happen there. 10 points for Harris, though, after that made basket. He's now in double figures alongside Brown. Weiler underneath now, dumping it off. Turnaround is McMillan. He was quickly blocked. Here's Young. He made a couple of trays early on. See if he can pick back up where he left off with his three-point shooting. The Cyclones need something like that, a stretch of maybe 9-0 in about a minute 10 to really kind of get themselves back into this game. get themselves back to within striking distance now, 2 minutes into the second half. LaBelle picks up the ball that was rolling on the floor. Shot clock at 10. Now back to LaBelle. He's open and he puts it in for 2. As Chris LaBelle now has 7 points in the game again, averages 23 per contest. He led the conference in scoring. Sidney Brown, fadeaway, corner 3, no problem. For Sidney Brown, the junior. Showing his arm strength there. Kind of really had to put a lot behind that one. Fading away from the corner. Now here, drive, Guerrero on defense, spin around, jumper, and a foul on Jordan Guerrero. That's the third on Guerrero. Varys will go to the line to shoot 2. Second team foul on the Lions here today. Coach Ferry will leave Guerrero in with those 3 personals. And the second one is good as well. Guerrero, crossover, drive, jump stop, and a foul from behind.
Jordan Guerrero goes to the line.
So that'll send Guerrero to the line now after he just sent a cyclone there on the other trip down the floor. That foul is on Samad McMillan. First on him, second on the Cyclones here this half. Here's LaBelle. Loses the basketball. Off Albright. He'll stay here with the Cyclones. Cyclones inbound. Now top LaBelle. Off a screen. Dumps it to the corner. That's Varys. And he sees the 3 sneak in. Varys with the tray to make it 57-38. 3 minutes and change into the second half. Harris. Skip past the Majekadumi. Step back 3. No good. Now transition 3 by number 33. Weiler is off the mark and we got a foul. That's going to be on Isaiah Harris.
Isaiah Harris, his second.
That's the second on Harris. And the third on Albright.
For Centenary.
McMillan went to the bench. D'Angelo Blackman is into the game. Another foul on Albright. This one on Sam Majekadumi. His first, team's 4th. Here in the half as the fouls are starting to mount up quickly here for the Lions. And that kiss off the glass is good for 2 for Varys. The Fort Lee, New Jersey native. Good cut off the ball and then finished easily for 2 there. Harris, deep jumper, rims in and out, no good. Now here's LaBelle. LaBelle drives, kicks in the lane, good find and finish. Blackman from LaBelle for 2. Centenary on a 7-0 run in the last minute, 21 seconds, or on an 8-1 run if you go back in the last 2 minutes. 15:27 to go. Can the Cyclones start getting back into this game? They're going to try. Now we have a couple of whistles here. And I think this is going to be on Centenary. It's on Veris.
His
First and the team's third, and that'll send Majekadumi to the line to shoot 2. His first trip there today. The Lions are 6 for 10 from the foul line this evening. And that stops the scoreless stretch there for the Lions.
Number 12, Harrison Luchabello.
Luchabello into the game. Second one no good. Now here are the Cyclones on offense, down 16 points. And that one's good for 2. LaBelle now starting to heat up here offensively. He's got 2 baskets, gives him 9. Veris and Blackman, the lone Cyclones, in double figures. Brown, deep 3 in front of the Albright bench, no good. The 21st 3-point attempt tonight for the Lions. Tough angle and a foul. Taking on the contact was Blackman. As Coach Ferry wants a timeout, he's not happy with the way his team has come out of the locker room here in the second half. We'll take it with them. 14:44 to go. Albright leads by just 14, 58-44. We'll be back after this with more right here on the Albright Sports Network.
Some of the other ECAC men's games on behalf Hood trails Penn State Altoona 42-43. Second half just underway. Westminster leads Penn State Barron 44-26.
Back here on the Albright Sports Network, 14:44 to go. Cyclones on the free throw line, and the first foul shot attempt is made by Blackman. And the second is true as well to make it 58-46. And now that pass tipped and stolen away now here in the fast break on the other end, and the one-hand jam for D'Angelo Blackman. And that's not what Coach Ferry wanted out of that last timeout huddle. Now just a 10-point ball game, another turnover and steal. Nearly lost it in transition though to the Cyclones. LaBelle has it back. Now it's just a 10-point game. Underneath and finish on the other end, and the Centenary crowd getting into this one. Here's Albright, now down up just 8. And it's going to be Cyclone basketball. Albright led by as many as 25 in the first half.
Back in for Albright, number 34, Corey Simmons. Back in for
Harris will go to the bench.
0, Pablo Vasquez.
After that turnover by Benjekadumi. Corey Simmons is in for him. Billy Veris is out, and Pablo Vasquez is into the game here with 13:40 to go. It's an 8-point lead for the Lions. Things just got a whole lot more interesting now. Here's Vasquez, kicks it back out. Step back 3, that one off the mark, no good. Here's Dancy. The Lions haven't scored in 2 minutes. Can they stop it here? Simmons in transition, counted and a foul. As Simmons lands into the student section, and gets a little cheer from the crowd here as the Lions needed a much needed basket there, and they got it from Corey Simmons. Fouls on Vasquez, his second, team's fourth. Substitution for the Lions, Smoot Jr. comes in for Sidney Brown. The Lions need to build back up this lead. It was getting a bit uncomfortable there. And a foul. Going to be on Albright on the defensive end. Vasquez will go to the bench. Veras back in for him. Back to a double-digit advantage for the Lions. For now, maybe. Yup. D'Angelo Blackman with another try. Gonna have to keep mind of him. Now he's got a game-high 18 points, as they've now cut the deficit to just 7. Whistle and a foul. Foul was on Centenary's Billy Veras, his second, team's fifth. Majekadumi right-hand layup, no good. All Lions with just 9 points here in the second half. Turnover though right there. Majekadumi up ahead, splitting through 2 defenders, and there's a right-handed finish for 2. Give them 11 points now, but still Centenary with 23 points here in the first 7 minutes and change. LaBelle running out of real estate, misses the layup. Now here's a 3 and it's down. Majekadumi won a quick 5-0 run himself there, as the Lions build the lead back up to 12 now. Luchabello gets it to go. Luchabello been good off the bench today here for the Cyclones. He's now got 6 points. 12 minutes to go here, and another tray, and the Lions start to heat back up here. As Majekadumi himself is heating up, had a quiet first half, now 13. Here's a 3 in response. That one's no good though. Here come the Lions trying to build off this last couple of good trips down the floor. Good give to Dancy, but the defense was there. Here's Smoot Jr. drives, kicks, Majekadumi for 3. Why not? He's been making all of them lately. Sam Majekadumi for 3. 71-55. They said, who's worried around here? Not me. Sam Majekadumi now a 6-0 run for the Lions in the last 45 seconds. LaBelle jumper good to stop that stretch. But still, that's just what the doctor had ordered there for the Lions as we get closer to the midway point here of this second half. And there was a 3, but he got fouled. So now Majekadumi will go to the free throw line to shoot 3 foul shots. That foul was on, I believe, Tom Weiler. Yes, Tom Weiler, his second, and the 6th on the Cyclones here with 11:01 remaining in the game. First free throw attempt, no good. Substitution. Deion Booker back into the game. He is in for Jordan Guerrero. And that last free throw attempt is good. Good backdoor cut, baseline, up and under. Great move and finish, Tom Weiler. Good ball, good movement off the ball by the Graduate player, and then up and under the rim to finish for 2. Majekadumi pulls up for the 3. Why not? Sam Majekadumi. He was like in a phone booth there, nearly lost his pivot foot, and then gets the 3 to go. Under 10 minutes to go now. 75-59 the score as Albright build that advantage back up. And there's a 3 by LaBelle in some tight space. Simmons blocked, but a foul called before that.
Simmons to the line of foul. Number 23, D'Angelo Blackman, his second.
That foul's on Blackman. And before the free throws,
For the Lions, number 10, Mark Brinkley Jr.
the Cyclones are calling a timeout, and we will take it with them. 9:35 to go in this one. Centenary's tightened it up a bit, making it a bit interesting down the stretch, but the Lions still lead by 13. Be back after us with more right here on the Albright Sports Network. Back here inside the Bowman Center, live on the Albright Sports Network. Tyler Trumbauer with you. 9:35 to go. Albright up 76-62 after that made free throw attempt by Corey Simmons. It's been all Lions in this one. They've led the entire game. And they're now up by 15. They led by as many as 25 in the final few minutes of the opening half. A strong start to this half, though, has allowed the Cyclones to tighten it up a bit. They had it to as little as 7, but since then the Lions have built it back up, and that'll help Corey Simmons. Fighting through the foul, count the basket, and he'll go right back to the free throw line for the chance for one more. LaBelle now hands off. Weiler loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Albright basketball. Here are the Lions back on offense. 8:48 to go. Majekadumi with the basketball. Now Booker back up top, Smoot. Good cut to Majekadumi and misses that one. Simmons missed the putback as well. Now here are the Cyclones with it. LaBelle trying to take it himself and just drops it in. 80-64 now. And it's going to be an offensive foul on the Lions. Now we have a whistle. Two of the officials are talking here because they're in the bonus, so we'll be shooting some free throws.
In for the Cyclones, number 0, Pablo Vasquez. Chris LaBelle on the line, 1-1.
And the first is good. Second is true as well to make it 80-66 here with 8:19 to go. Now drive, wide open lane, left-handed finish, counted in a foul for Mark Brinkley Jr. That foul's on Vasquez. He'll go back to the bench. Majekadumi will go to the bench as well for Albright, and Robert Mangum is in for him here with 8:04 remaining. Spin move by LaBelle, thought about a 3, but then will dump it off. Now he gets it right back under 8 minutes to go. Cyclones, will they be able to cut into this deficit again, or will the Lions keep them at bay? That's going to help keep them at bay. Here, good cut pass up ahead. Smoot, step back 3. Troy Smoot Jr. with the step back tray to now make it a 20-point lead once again, but then he commits a foul on the other end. Second on Smoot. LaBelle at the free throw line, and he makes the first. .732 to go. Both teams in the bonus at the moment. Second is no good. Up ahead to Simmons. Now he kicks it before falling out of bounds, but he gets it to Smoot. Good give and go and finish. Simmons. Junior was cutting into the lane, got the basketball after a good cut, and then saw Simmons was even more open closer to the rim. Here's a 3 on the other end. That's nothing but nets for Harrison Luchabella. 88-78. We still got 7 minutes to go in this high-scoring affair in the ECAC opener, but an offensive foul here called on Albright. Charge called on Mangum. Underneath, kiss off the glass, Luchabello good for 2. 16-point game, just might be, Albright may just have enough to keep the Cyclones at bay though here today, although they have tried a little bit of everything to get back into this game here in the second half. But those are the reason why. Turnover, 17th of the game for the Cyclones. Mangum blocked on the right-handed layup. And this game has just picked up pace. You thought it was quick before. It's just back and forth. And they're laying for 2. Simmons, low block, backing down to the defender, blocked, ball loose, picked up. Now here's Smoot for 3. Got it, Troy Smoot Jr. to get it to 91-74. Albright has not eclipsed the 100-point mark this season. But tonight, with 5:52 to go and only needed 9 points to get there. Maybe the first time. The closest they got was a 98-point performance on senior day here against Messiah. A foul there called on Corey Simmons. Scored in the 90s a couple of times. 91-87 win over Lebanon Valley in February. A 92-76 victory against Cabrini in December of 2019. Second free throw good. 91-76 here, 5:48 remaining. Now here, up down the lane was a Mangum, and a whistle and a foul. Two free throws coming up here for for Robert Mangum. The foul was on D'Angelo Blackman. The fourth on him. Both teams in the double bonus now, 10 team fouls across the board. Here with 5:40 to go. Second free throw is true. Lucibello thought about a three. Now he'll dump it off underneath. Here's Veras. Veras trying to go, and a good finish. Kind of fading away to the right. Kisses it off the backboard. And 2 points there for the Cyclones. Corner three attempt. Down it goes. Mark Brinkley Jr. Good give from Smoot Jr. As Brinkley's now got 9 points. That one's no good. Long rebound falls into the hands of Brinkley Jr. trying to go behind the back but couldn't connect. Now here's a corner three on the second chance. Attempt on this trip, no good, but a foul on Corey Simmons. That'll be the fourth on Simmons. Lucibello misses the first. 4:58 remaining, 96-78 your score. Albright will hold on here likely and will win Pod 1. And will face Gwinnett Mercy, the top seed, who got a bye through tonight's opening round. That jumper is good. Brinkley Jr. turning on here in the final stages of the game, as he's now into double figures. One of 5 Lions to be there in the scoring column. Here's a deep three by LaBelle, off the mark. So that game Friday, March 6th at Gwinnett Mercy. They'll host the entire weekend there, culminating with a championship on Sunday. And that game against Gwinnett Mercy will be at 11 a.m. on Friday morning. So set your alarms, get the coffee ready, and either go out or tune in to support Albright and watch them against Gwinnett Mercy. As Albright gets to 100 points. After that layup from Smoot gets him to double figures as well. Right-handed layup counted and a foul on the other end, as this is a scoring frenzy here tonight. Lions up 19 for now, and will stay that way after the missed three. 4 minutes to go. LaBelle with the basketball, drives, goes up and a foul. Blake Thompson in the game, the Lebanon, Pennsylvania native, just came in a moment ago. Also in the game is number 21, Isaac Burris, junior center, who just picked up his first foul there. Substitution for the Cyclones.
Cyclones, number 14,
Bryce Falk is now in the game, number 14, out of Franklin, New Jersey. He is in the game for Varus. Second free throw's good. Drive, jump stop. Kick it back out, Thompson at the top. Back to Mangum. He drives, stops, goes up, and no good. Tipped away, and good job there as Booker's there to pick it up. Brinkley Jr. sidesteps, and that one thought it wanted to go, but then rimmed in and out, but Mangum fought for the rebound and got fouled. Good hustle there by the Lions on that possession.
On number 14, Bryce Falk is first. 2 shots.
Fouls on Falk, his first. Mangum at the line to shoot 2. Substitution. And substitution for the Lions, number 24, Jay Baxter in the game. Sophomore out of Gaithersburg, Maryland. We'll also see number 32, Matt O'Hara, the junior out of Royersford, Pennsylvania. Lions had too many men on the floor with all those substitutions there. So Booker will go to the bench as well. .330 remaining, 101-82 your score. Drive, kick back out, spin move, but a block. And then they nearly had it stolen away, but it got tipped out of bounds as O'Hara nearly had his pocket picked on that far sideline. Another substitution coming in here for the Lions. As we'll see number 30. Rashad Garrison, listed as number 12 on your roster if you're keeping score at home. Wearing number 30, now into the game, the freshman out of Baltimore, and he'll try a deep three, and he nails it, and the crowd goes wild inside the Bowman Center. Welcome to the ball game, sir. Comes in and drains the three. Why not, as we're under 3 minutes to go? And the student section loves it, 104-82. That one no good. Rebound hauled in, though, by the Cyclones. As everyone that's an Albright fan is loving this ball game tonight, and if you're a fan of offense, regardless of the team you root for, you're enjoying this game as well. A high-scoring affair here in Berks County. That one's stolen away. On the other end, Aaron pass falls right in the hands of Albright. Here are the Lions on offense. Kick it. Thompson, he'll spot up for 3. That one no good. The crowd was ready to erupt if it went down. 2:20 to go. Here on the other end, that attempt short. Rebound hauled in, though, by Mahir Yilmaz. And that one's good on the second chance. Yilmaz got it to go on the second time. Now a 20-point lead here for the Lions. Back to Thompson in the corner. 2 minutes to go here in the ECAC men's basketball opener. Here's a corner 3. That one rims in and out for Isaac Burris. As the Lions are loving the three-point line tonight. They're 15 for 33. They've shot plenty of them. Now here, steal, turnaround 3. That's no good, and it goes out of bounds off the top of the backboard. Substitution here for the Cyclones. Into the game, number 21, E.B. Sarr. Now here the Lions, minute 40 to go. Now a drive, pump fake, kick, Burris, mid-range jumper. That one's good for Isaac Burris out of Annville, Pennsylvania. The junior center showing his range. Knocks down the jumper, 106-84. 80 seconds to go. Timeout, Centenary. Minute 19 remaining. The Cyclones call a 30-second timeout to talk things over. 106-84 your score. While we have a moment, want to say best of luck to the Albright women's basketball team, who earned an at-large bid into the NCAA Division III women's basketball tournament and will play in New York this weekend in the opening round of the NCAAs. So best of luck to the Lions, who made it back to the tournament this year after a tremendous, successful, nationally ranked regular season they enjoyed. And of course, the men still have a title they can chase here in the ECAC tournament as well. And as I mentioned, that will continue at Gwen and Mercy this weekend with the quarterfinals on Friday, semis on Saturday, and the championship contest on Sunday at 1 p.m. Albright basketball here with 68 seconds to go. Lions step back three, and no good off the mark. Rebound by Centenary. Under a minute to go. Albright up by enough. 106-84. This one nearly stolen away from Saar, but he keeps it. Now showing the ball handling skills. No look pass and a traveling violation, and another turnover. That'll be the 20th by the Cyclones today, who are scoreless in the last 95 seconds. Here are the Lions back on offense. Garrison with the basketball. Now dumps it off to O'Hara. O'Hara, little crossover, step back jumper, no good off the mark. And here come the Cyclones, shot clock turned off. Saar with the basketball. Now he passes Vasquez. Vasquez goes right hand layup, is in for two. The Lions give up a late basket there. Now it's a 20-point lead. And now they'll get it up to Jay Baxter. Baxter will dribble it out, and that'll be the ball game. And in a high-scoring affair, Albright wins 106-86 here in the ECAC Men's Basketball Division III Tournament. First round contest here inside the Bowman Center. The Lions, with an offensive explosion here tonight, are able to start strong, lead the entire time, earn the victory, and will advance to the quarterfinals at Gwen and Mercy on Friday. The Lions improved to a 16-11 overall this year. Centenary drops to 18-10 overall and sees their 2019-20 campaign come to a close. Sam Majekadumi finishes with a team-high 20 points. He's one of several Lions in double figures, alongside Sidney Brown, who had 17, Torrey Simmons, who had 12, Mark Brinkley Jr., who finished with 11, and Isaiah Harris, who finished with 10 points, alongside Troy Smoot Jr., who also had 10 markers for the Lions. D'Angelo Blackman finished with 21 to lead all scorers, but it wasn't enough to help the Cyclones earn the victory here in the ECAC tournament. So the Lions will move on to the quarterfinals as they win the Pod 1 here in the opening round. They will face top-seeded Gwen Mercy, who earned a bye out of tonight's first round and will host all of this weekend's games. And they will host the first game on Friday. That'll be against these Albright Lions at 11 a.m. So that'll do it for us here tonight in a Wednesday night ECAC tournament game. Once again, your final score, Albright 106, Centenary 86. Best of luck to the Lions the rest of the way in the ECAC, and once again, best of luck to the Albright women's basketball team in the NCAA tournament starting this weekend. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed spending some of your Wednesday evening with us here on the Albright Sports Network in the Bowman Center. For all of us here from Albright Athletics Department, I'm Tyler Trumbauer saying good night from the Bowman Center.